right, guys, we are just now getting connected on the live stream. So I'm giving people a chance to connect. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm going to adjust my mic a little bit. All right, so we'll be getting started in a little bit. I'll give people a chance to connect. If you guys can hear me okay, let me know. Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear me. We'll get started in a few minutes. I'm just going to give people a chance to connect. We're going to get started in. All right, guys, we are minutes into this and we're just getting things started. So let me know if you can hear me okay. This is Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, which we're going to be covering here, and really excited about it. So let me know if you can hear me okay. I am just getting things started. So I'm going to drop any questions you have. Drop any questions you have, because this is live. And we're going to get started right now. So, like I said, this is Facebook Marketplace. You can hear me okay? Awesome. All right. I'm glad that you can connect. All right. So let's get things started here. Now, what we're going to be covering here is this is actually the quick start guide to book marketplace drop shipping, and it's what I call drop posting actually. But along the way, while I go through this, feel free to drop any questions that you guys do have, and we'll just kind of keep it interactive going through here. So one of the things, just to quickly get started, if you guys are new to this, let me know if you guys are new to this or not. But basically what drop posting is like drop shipping, but you're using Facebook Market. Hopefully if you're familiar with drop shipping, that you use the marketplace. You don't have to pay for advertising, and what you do is you have free traffic of buyers and customers that come through. And when you post, they're basically going to place, they pay you retail price. You then place an order with the supplier, and you pay wholesale price, and you keep the profits while the supplier ships the product to your customer. So you're not paying for the products until you actually collect an order, which is pretty awesome. So that's just the nature of drop shipping. I call it drop posting, but it's basically drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Now, the steps that we're going to go through today is what I call fast fiving it. We're going to take the pictures of it, describe it, price it, and then post it. And it's real simple and easy to do. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do what's called, and we're going to go through Amazon movers and shakers. So Amazon movers and shakers is a really cool technique. I'm going to talk about it on my screen here, and discovered a really cool trick. And this is what most people don't know about, is that if you use Amazon's send as gift, it does not show your purchase price. It doesn't show that, it doesn't show your name or information. It doesn't show that it came from you. Just the packing slip, and the customer gets the product right away. So what that means is that you can use Amazon as a wholesaler, and you can use Amazon to supply the products to ship it to your customer. And Amazon's getting better and better now about the products that they are shipping, meaning to price. So like if you're from AliExpress, the prices, now that shipping costs and times have been increasing on AliExpress, it's become pretty equivalent now related to Amazon. So hello, I'm glad you guys can hear me. And if you have any questions, just be sure to drop any questions that you guys do have. I could see yours down below. So like it says, thanks, you can hear me. So thank you. I appreciate that. And just really awesome stuff. So let's get things started here. Now, this is Amazon movers and shakers. And let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see. And the Amazon movers and shakers, I'll paste the URL here. If you go to amazon.com/gp/movers-and-shakers, and you could pull up the same site here. Now, what this shows you, Amazon is basically giving the data to you. What's the biggest selling products, the trending products up to the latest hour? So this is the most current information, and Amazon's one of the biggest retailers in the world, and you're getting that information firsthand and knowing what products are going up by thousands of percents. So we're going to use this to find what products are trending. Most likely, that's a good product that we could drop post in the marketplace, and that's what we're going to do here. So let's dive into it here as far as product research. And I'm just going to pick a category. One of the things that I was interested in was kind of like the home and kitchen. So let's see what products that are moving in the kitchen space. And we're just going to go through. If you guys have any questions, be sure to questions along the way, but I'm just going to continue to go through here live. So let's see here. We got the scale. We got plates. Non-skid 2-tier turntable aqua, which is interesting. Like amazing that this thing has shot up 7,500% in the rankings. And that goes to show, you know, the trending aspects of it, which is amazing. Now, Amazon also gives these other categories, if you notice: bestsellers, new releases, most wished for. You know how people use like the wish list item? That's also a hot section to look at with well. But we're going to focus on movers and shakers. And I'm just going to scroll through and see if anything catches my eye. Bag, a cooking sheet. What is microwave splatter cover magnetic? That's pretty interesting. This is a, what is this? Precision cooker. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's some interesting products here for sure. And you can see that's why they're trending. So thermometer, blender, ice cube trays, and just let me know. Hey, how's it going? I could see your comments coming in. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask along the way. So what we're doing right now is just kind of searching just to see what stands out as far as a product that's worth drop shipping. So this is really about getting ideas, scrolling through what ideas that are that would to be like, okay, yeah, let's give it a try. Kitchen drawer organizer for cutlery. Ooh, diamond heart love shaped silicone cake mold for chocolate mousse. We got Valentine's Day coming up, and this might be a hot product actually. So I'm going to click on this and let's just take a look here. Great price. So $11.99, heart shape. And let's see if there's any directions here. It's safe, it's silicone. They even got a video. Let's see if we could play the video. The video is kind of lame. It's kind of just like a fake 3D video. But what we're going to do here is like the next step, which is now that we found a product, we are going to take the pictures of it. So with the pictures, we're going to just right click on here. And I'm going to save image. And then within here, let me go to, let's see, where's my drop posting folder? Okay, pictures. And what's in here, you can see this is previous products that I've used. The heart mold 1. And then I'm going to click on the next picture. This gives the dimensions. Dimensions is always a question that people ask. So that's a good picture to have, which is the picture that's given the dimensions in there. And then I'm just going to increment the naming convention. So heart mold 2. Let's give a product of what it actually looks like. So look at this. Now this looks beautiful. So this will actually be the front product that I'm doing here. And I'm going to say save image as. So I see a question coming in where Shiva said, I only got one view on my Facebook marketplace and on my product. So what that means is that you need to start trying more products is what that means. And also you could try more products and even other locations, but I would say try different products. So my question to you, if you can even write back, how many products have you tried, or is this like the same product that you've used? So the name of the game here, folks, is testing. Test, test, test. It's a numbers game. Now this looks beautiful, so let's do this. So you only tested one. So if you only tested one product, yeah, I mean, chances are that, we do our research to have the best probability, but still, chances are the odds of probably when dropshipping is basically 1 out of 10. So if you only did one, I mean, if you listen to like podcasts that I do, even the most recent one with Jeet, where, his first 6 months in drop shipping, he didn't get any sales. He had no sales, and he was doing Shopify dropshipping where he's paying for Facebook ads. And so 6 months, he didn't get any sales because he was still learning. He lost about $10,000 trying to figure it out. But then, boom, he started to figure out, and then success. And now fast forward a few years later, he's done over $40 million in drop shipping, and it's just really awesome. And that's why I interviewed him on the podcast. But he's the first to tell you, and I'll tell you as well, is just like it's a numbers game. So you just got to be willing to test. So Facebook Market giving you the opportunity to post these products for free. So you want to make really good use out of it and maximize the number of posts that you can do. So you're going to see that I'm able to post a product pretty quickly within a few minutes. So it doesn't take that much of your time, and it's a business, right? So you want to make most of your business and put that in there. So I just grabbed the photos that I need. And now if we go to the next step, which is we're going to then put it in the marketplace and then describe the product. So let's go to the Facebook Marketplace. And so this is the Facebook Marketplace here. And within here, you can see the type of products that are going on through here, all types of products. And you can see offhand, a lot of them are drop shipping style products. I mean, a good majority of these you could be drop shipping, especially this one right here, the Enchanted Rose. I mean, that's like a classic drop shipping product that's been around for years. And so the question came in, does boosting a listing work or just stick with organic FB traffic? So I'd say when you're doing Facebook Marketplace, start with the organic traffic. So the whole point is just to get a glimpse, find the winner. Okay, so don't give up on that first one. Okay, you posted one, max 10, and you need to do this daily, like 10, 10, 10. If you just put 10 out there and do this research to pick 10 good products, one of them is going to surprise the hell out of you. And views, you're going to get hundreds, if not thousands of views. Purchase orders are going to come in. And like I said, the $100 days, you're going to get $100 days. For me, like I'm getting like $500 days in here. And it's all organic pay for traffic. So what you want to do is be willing to put products out there daily. If there's a product that's not getting any views, chances are it's just nobody's interested in it. Try another one. Then the ones that stay out as a winner, those are the ones that you want to take the next step. So now, be willing to put some advertising behind it or be willing to put it into a Shopify store, move it to the next level. So this Facebook Marketplace drop shipping, I call like a ground level opportunity. It doesn't cost you any money to get started. You put the products out there, you get the orders that come in. And here's the really cool thing. This is something that most people don't know about. So I just clicked in here, right? This is something that's happened over the past, maybe it's coming close to, almost 2 months now. This buy button. This didn't exist before. Purchase protection, the buy button. So there's Facebook getting in the e-commerce game, now having a buy button that people can purchase. Beforehand, Facebook, like I was doing Facebook Marketplace drop shipping about 3 years back. I mean, check out my YouTube video. There's one of them that goes 3 years back where I was showing the same technique. And one of the things that I could share with you, like you'll see that there was a course that I put together back then. I called it drop ship by phone, and it's still somewhat relevant today. But one of the things that I did, I'm going to drag it over here, and I'm not trying to pitch them, but I just wanted to show This was like 3 years back showing the technique. But if you take a look at this picture here and kind of like the screenshot that I was showing as far as proof, in this picture, you would have to negotiate the order through Messenger. So they would pay you, and they would either pay you through Messenger, or they would pay, you would coordinate a pay through PayPal, things like that. So you could still use that technique today. It's not like it doesn't work. This is the thing that's been working for some time, but now the buy button's here. Now you said, yeah, but there's no buy button on my account. So if there's no buy button, then what you need to do is you need to like activate your account. So you need to, activate that Facebook Pay, put the proper, location, things like that. So the verification for your Facebook account is what you need to do. And I think what they're doing for the buy button is that I think it's enabled for the US only. And so it's not like they just completely enabled it for everybody. But the thing is that now that it's enabled, it's something that you can use. So if you do have it, it's really good. Now let's field a couple other questions here. You said, what if I don't have the nationwide shipping option available on my profile or the buy button? So with the nationwide shipping, I mean, what you want to do, and we're going to go into this as far as the shipping option. I'll show you the option that I choose. And if you can, so send me a screenshot of what you're talking about, because I heard other people talk about that they didn't have the shipping. Facebook actually encourages you to do the shipping, especially during these current times. During COVID and stuff like that. Originally, Facebook Marketplace was kind of meant for like that Craigslist type of mentality, like your local selling, and then you go meet and you're selling in that nature, like Craigslist. But now during these times, and so that you're not personally meeting people because of the pandemic, they were encouraging shipping. So I know that there's two type of shipping options. The one that I choose is choosing my own. So I just say my own and then free shipping. So there's two options there. I'm going to go through that. But if you don't have I'm not sure if you can, show me a screenshot of what you have so that I could take a look closely. So I'd say send me a DM and I'll take a look at that further. So let's pull up a couple other questions here while we're talking. The buy button locks up money for a couple of weeks. Well, it's actually not a couple of weeks. It's 5 days. So it's 5 days to verify the shipping that goes through there. So it's covered by purchase protection. And here's what it says right here. Facebook protection. This is also what's elevating the sales. Okay. So this is what's 10xing the sales for your products, which that the purchase protection, now given that buy button, makes the customer a little bit more confident that they could purchase from a stranger, right? Because now Facebook has the protection. So what that means is that you are carrying the cost. That's correct. You're carrying the cost of the order. Facebook is holding on to the money like an escrow account, basically, while you send the product to your customer, right? So they're going to hold on to it for 5 days. You submit a shipping tracking number. That tracking number will show that, okay, the product was shipped, the product was delivered. Upon delivery, Facebook will then deposit your money in 5 days, is what they say. So this information here is that purchase protection, but that's what makes the customers willing to purchase more from you. And at the end of the day, it's a business, right? So it's a business, and that's how you need to operate. So, doing that is something that you need to be willing to handle as far as your business goes. So we got a question: how to add products to Facebook Marketplace? Well, that's what we're going to do right now. So here's a Facebook Marketplace, and what we're going to do right here. So when you go to your account and you say start a new listing, so create new listing, you see these options. Now we're not selling a vehicle, we're selling an item for sale. So I'm going to say select item for sale. And then in here it says add photos. You can add up to 10 photos. And so in here, I'm going to just drag those photos that I have. 1 second. Where's my drop posting photos? Oops. So I'm just going to drag it in here, and boom, you see it all load up. And now that I dragged it in here, I'm going to sort this. Okay, so we see the cakes first. Then we see this first, that, boom. So this looks good for sure. So what we do is put the picture, and then now what I mentioned was describing it. So what we're going to do is describe the post here. So we got a title and a description. So let's put the title. And in the title here, let's also refer to the Amazon posting. So we got a diamond, heart, love, cake. And here's where, like on Amazon, on eBay, on AliExpress, this is where they get the wordings wrong. They got descriptive wordings that makes it more search engine friendly, but it's not really compelling to the customer or the shopper. So what we're going to do is we're going to give a really attractive title to there. And really it's just about describing the nature of the product. Because like this right here, I mean, this looks beautiful. So, and actually let's, ooh. So let's see if we can put the heart shape in there. I'm liking this. Hopefully we can. Awesome. Valentine's. Valentine. Silicone. Chocolate cake mold. So something like that. I think that's attractive. Like even just this right here compared to the way this looks, you could see, at a glance, you could see a difference, which is pretty amazing. So silicone, chocolate, yeah, they made, they make it search engine friendly. So what I'm going to do here is put 10 and then the price per item. So here's where we got to look at the price per item. And so let's close this. So $11.99. What I usually do is like I make sure I at least have a $10 profit. And in this case, I've seen other products. One of the things I'm going to start out with is like 29 actually. 29 is kind of like a good number where it's on the upper end of where it's not too high. When you start to go above 30, I think the customers begin to feel it becomes more of a mid price type of product, but under 30, whereas 29, I think customers are willing to just make a purchase. But like I said, I'm willing to go where there's at least a $10 profit, and that's just my rule. Because like every sale, like I want to know, like I'm at least making $10, right? So what we're going to do is price at 29. Then let's choose a category here. And I see a bunch of questions coming in. I'm gonna answer them along the way, but let's get this post out and then we'll answer some of the questions. So keep the questions coming, and then we'll get to the questions. But I say let's knock out this post because maybe we can get another post in because we're about maybe 20 minutes into the live stream. So let's see here. Where's home? We're gonna say kitchen and bakeware. Molds. There we go. The deeper you go in the category, the better it helps. The condition is new. Brand, I'm just going to say silicone cake mold. And the color I'm going to leave off. Now, here's the description. So this is where we get to the description and what you want to do. The minimum that you want to do is a headline, 3 bullets, and a call to action. And I actually teach that in the course. So what we're going to do is a headline, 3 bullet points, and a call to action. What I like to do is I like to leverage off of the wording that's within Amazon. So here, but their wording's not really. It's more technical than it is like marketing sales savvy. So let's come up with something here. So we just say, I think I like, what's the heart with the eyes? So heart, yeah, this one right here. Beautiful. The beautiful chocolate cake molds. And if the technique that I'm using here, if you use a Windows computer, it's the Windows key and the period, and that's what launches these emojis. So I like using the emojis like the check mark, and then some bullet points to like help describe what this is. So high quality silicone material. So I'm just going to copy that part, paste it there. We'll do another. And safe to use in ovens, microwave disher, and refrigerator. That's pretty cool. So it shows all the uses, can be used everywhere. So I'm just going to do that. And then one more. So I said 3 bullet points. So make sure you get 3 in there. And this is the minimum. So there's always the debate of the long versus short copy debate, and be willing to go long. So that's why I said this is the minimum amount. Let's see, silicone molds instruction, and that's how to use it. But we're gonna say, yeah, I like this, reusable, non-stick, easy to clean. So when we talk about how easy it is to use and all that stuff, that's great. So it's reusable, non-stick, and easy to clean. I would say reusable, non-stick, and easy to clean. And then the last one is going to be a call to action. So it's kind of like, grab yours today kind of thing. So what kind of emoji do we want to use here? So something like that. Grab yours today, and we're good. So now we got product tags, and look at that. You get up to 20 tags. So it's like molds, cake molds, Valentine's Day, because this is related to that. Valentine's Day cake. Baking molds. So those are good. And then here's another thing that comes up. It's a common question that always comes up, which is hiding from my friends. So some people that are getting into drop shipping and, is it going to show to the friends? You can choose this option where it hides it from your friends list. Really, if you're drop shipping, it shouldn't matter, right? I mean, you're just kind of selling its e-commerce retail. So you don't really need to do that. But so you click next. And then here, so this is a suburb of Chicago. So I usually pick the suburbs of Chicago. So suburbs of bigger cities seem to work better as opposed to just trying to pick the bigger city. But the other thing that I've noticed is that for some of these products in deeper categories, your listings will be viewed out of state even. So this is just like a starting point. But I've had customers that are purchasing from out of state. And so you pick a location, but keep in mind that it'll continue. Now, this is a delivery method that you can choose. So like I said, some is local where people treat it like a Craigslist. Some is shipping only, and then some is shipping and local. I usually choose shipping only. So I don't meet in person. I don't recommend you guys meet in person. Then the next thing here is what I choose is use your own shipping label. And then the shipping rate is 0. So this is the view that I get. So I see the question that comes in about the shipping options and stuff. If I say, send me a screenshot of your view, what you see, and then I could try to help you out from there. But I think the only reason, if you have any restrictions as far as like you're not seeing shipping options, you're not seeing the buy button, it's probably because of your profile is not completely set up. Did you set up payments through there, things like that. So now, and we're going to get to the questions. I see the questions coming in. So let me finish this posting and then we'll get to it. So 0, turn on free shipping for this listing. This is new. This is new. I haven't seen this last time. So turn on free shipping for this. Boom. So that's a new thing as well. So we'll probably get like this little blue truck that turns on the listing here. And I'm actually going to take a screenshot of that because I think that's pretty cool. So let me do that visible. I think that's really cool. So I think that's a new feature. So now we'll click next. Here's like allow offers. So on the offers, what I usually do is I do allow it. And like I said, go to $10. So this price is $11.99. So plus 10 is basically $22. So here's the minimum 23. I'll even be willing to go to 22. And I know that I'm at least going to make a $10 profit. And that's just my benchmark. Some people go lower. So you can choose what you'd like. Now it goes to the marketplace by default. But you can also choose groups that you're a part of. You can list in up to 20 groups. So if you start plugging in with groups that are like, garage sales or local sales or online sales, there's different Facebook groups that are related to selling products, where people are there to buy. You can see 100,000, 25,000 people in the group. It'll show in their feeds, automatically. So you can choose to sell it to those. I typically don't use it. I haven't seen much performance, but I mean, I'm sure it doesn't hurt. So now at this point, everything's together, and then you click publish. And then let me check here if we went through the steps. So we went through the steps, we described it. And the description is you got the title, a headline, 3 bullets, and a call to action. And then we priced it. And basically on the pricing, I usually try to keep at least a $10 minimum profit. And then the last thing is posting it. So we post it, and then that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to click publish. And then boom, we are there. So the listing, congratulations. So it's going through and it's under review. So takes maybe about a number of minutes, but I'd say we did this in about 30 minutes, and that's me stopping and talking through it, which is pretty cool. So that goes through the steps here. I call it Fast 5. Find the product, take the picture of it, describe it, price it, post it, and then you're in business. And that's a quick, fast track success formula that's in there for sure. And that's what I wanted to run through with you guys. Now, let me see if I can go through some of the questions here that you guys have. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up some listings, but let me know if you guys are liking this kind of stuff. And if you do, yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and help out the show. Because if you guys want to see more of this, then I'm willing to do it if it's actually providing some value and helping. So let's see if I could pull up some of the questions here. We got another one that says, is there any rules against messaging a customer to pay us outside of Facebook? Any rules against it? The answer is no, because you can actually, that's how it started. So like I mentioned with the that drop ship by phone, you can use the messenger, right? You're messaging through the phone, and you can use those payment options. So PayPal, even Messenger has a payment option. You can use Venmo. So all of those third party payment options you can use, and it's not against the rules because that's actually how it started. So that buy button is a new feature that came out. So already, Facebook Marketplace drop shipping was good, and you were collecting payments through Messenger because you were negotiating that. What's now happening with that buy button, that's just kind of like a game changer because people are buying, right out the gate for it because they feel more comfortable, more confident because Facebook is offering that level of protection to ensure that the products are coming in. So let's see, what else do we got here? We got tracking number seems to be people issues. So I think what that means is, so the tracking number. So if you have the option for the buy button, Facebook is going to want the tracking number. And currently, right now, they have the 3 major shipping options, which is USPS, so the Postal Service. They have FedEx, and they have UPS. Now, in some cases, Amazon may not be using either one of those. Amazon might be using their own shipping option. So if that's the case, then what you want to do is find maybe a non-prime supplier that's shipping the product. Or if that's the case, then that's where you want to leverage eBay. So eBay, you can find the same product. Like if I look, for that diamond mold cake, let's see here. So we can see the cakes here as well. And if I scroll down, so we are on eBay, and on eBay, there's an option that most people don't use, US only. So you want to search the listings that have US shipping, because you get a product from a drop shipper that's sourcing it from China, but selling it on eBay, and then you're trying to source from them to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. That would be dumb, right? So what you want to do is make sure that you're buying the products where it's shipping from the US, so that's at least here, and you're going to get fast shipping, and you're going to see the product. So here, in most cases, if we click into one of these, just as an example, we're going to see that it's shipping from California, and most likely it's one of those three shipping providers. And either way, on those shipping options, take that tracking number, just plug it in there. Facebook's just looking to see that you plugged in something. So that's something. Oh, I apologize. I thought I was showing my screen the whole time, and I didn't realize that. So I was talking through. This is eBay, and what I did was I did the search heart chocolate mold, and if I scroll down on the left here, here's this US location. So US only shipping. That's what I did. So sorry about that. I thought I was sharing my screen. And going into here, well, we can see the pricing is still good. $8, actually better, right? And it's US shipping, and the customers will get products quickly. So you have a number of options. The name of the game here is also to be resourceful. Don't give up on the first roadblock. If that first product you did and you only got one view on one product, don't give up. Keep going. You got to keep going. You got to have tough skin. You got to keep going and keep pushing through. Another question, is the course still on sale? Yeah. I'm treating it as like a New Year's special, so you could still go to drop posting. I think it's called dropposting.com/go. So it's dropposting.com/go. And what I say is add the /go to there, because that's where you're going to get the special offer. So I'd say use that to get the special offer, and it's still available right now as a New Year special. So I'm scrolling through the list here, and thanks. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the feedback, because it lets me know to do more of these, because I'm willing to do it, because I'm still posting, more products, because one, to stay on the cutting edge, because all of this stuff is new. We got Facebook Marketplace drop shipping. We got listings now that's coming in with the buy button, which is, came out about 2 months back. And then you saw when going through, now they're showing that you could highlight your product as being free shipping. Now that's a new little icon that's showing on there. Facebook is getting into the e-commerce game, and that's basically what's happening. Down the road, I'm going to be talking about Facebook shops. That's going to be the business aspect of it, and I think that's going to be what I see, is that's going to be Facebook's way of competing with Shopify. So Facebook shops is, I think, going to be the competition to try to take the market share of what Shopify have put together for drop shipping. So I think that's what's happening there. So somebody said, check out this article. What article is that? Send me the link. Okay, let me go through some of the questions here. I'm going to just keep looking through. So the question, a bank account can be connected for 2 Facebook Marketplace accounts? Possibly it can. I think it can. But I think that's where I think you might, you might get on their radar as far as, Facebook wants to know that, that you're only using like one account. Like if Facebook had their way, they would target one account to one person. They don't want you to have multiple things. Like if you're creating multiple things, you create pages, and if you had multiple businesses, and you would create multiple businesses with their own things. But what you can do is have multiple accounts, virtual accounts, or use your friends, family, things like that. If it's tying to the same bank account, then I think it gets on their radar. Some people do get disabled for that when they do catch. But I mean, there's workarounds as well. So like I said, be resourceful. Use different cards. Most people do have a number of different cards or accounts. I mean, there's a lot of banks that have free checking, right? So be resourceful. Create different. If you're going to the process of creating different marketplace accounts, have a different bank account for it or something like that, so that you don't get pinched in the long run. So let's see here. So we got a good question from Jason. How much cash do you think you need to cover 1 to 3 week payment cycle? I'm concerned I will get more offers than I can afford to fulfill and have to cancel orders. So great question, Jason. That's where you want to be mindful of. And I don't know if you caught what I posted out there. There's a way you can control it. It's with the quantity. So I put quantity 10. Start out with quantity 10 if you can cover 10 products. And so imagine, so now, say if you maxed out everything, you're able to post 10 products, and each of the 10 products you can give quantity 10, so that's 100. And say you had the best day of your life and every product sold, all 10 products, that's 100 products you need to cover orders for, right? And if the orders of the things cost about $12, so you got 100 times that, and then that's where you're going to build up the money that you need for that. So you need to make sure that you have what's called like the money available to carry the cost for that, right? So be mindful of that. So just kind of do the math. In the case, you could just set the quantity for there, and that's going to control how many orders you get. So if you know that, okay, do the math of what you have, right? So I would say that, that's the best way to cover it. Hopefully that helps answer the question. Somebody said, check out this article. Yeah, let me know, man. Does the Amazon packaging deter people or give bad reviews? The Amazon packaging does not deter people, especially in modern days, because Amazon's the biggest retailer. They work with all national retails. So even for you to have Amazon as a source where you're shipping from, I mean, they handle logistics. So they're not going to care that it has an Amazon box. They just care about receiving it and then opening it and getting it in a timely manner. The things that they don't like is if you're like trying to order from AliExpress and it's coming from China and it's going 30 days, 60 days, you're going to have very unhappy customers. So, and even in this case, in Facebook Marketplace, you can't even do that anymore. There's a timeliness where you need to submit that you're shipping the product, and meaning that you need to submit that tracking number. That brings up a good point, which is as you're getting orders, you got to stay on top of your orders. So here's the thing, guys, is just like you're going to quickly, most people, especially the people that go through the course, they quickly go from, man, I hope this works for me, to, oh, shoot, I got sales. Now what? And now you got to fulfill orders. So you got to stay on top of that. It's a business. At the end of the day, this is a business, and you got to treat it as such. So you want to make sure that you're fulfilling orders in a timely manner. So this is something that you're doing day to day, and I'm going like this with my hands, like day to day. You want to make sure that that you're fulfilling orders. So it's very important, very important. So awesome stuff. So I'm glad that you guys stuck around. Let me know if you have any remaining questions. And I see YouTube isn't allowing me to send the chat. Well, then I'd say drop me, send me a DM. You can find me on Instagram at techmoneytalks, and you can send me a direct message there, and I can help you out as well. So send me an email. It's Brian at techmoneytalks. You can send an email there. One of the other new things that I just started, which is pretty cool, which is the meetup group. So I put this together here. So if you do a search on meetup.com, it's like Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I'm thinking to start to kind of put together that community of Facebook Marketplace dropshippers, because this is still fairly new to a lot of people. And right now I could see it getting better and better. And so I think this would be a place to connect. This is where you can drop more questions, links, and stuff like that. I can be more involved and interactive. But if you guys like this stuff, let me know, because I planning on doing more of it. I think it's been helping out a lot of people. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's been working for me, and it works for a lot of people. So we're coming to the end of the hour here, and this was awesome. So at least we got to do one post. Is a quick start. You can see how easy it is. There's other techniques that I can show. I mean, there's so many techniques to find winning products. We covered one of like many. So as far as topics to cover, I got a lot of things that I could share, and a lot of stuff that works, and a lot of stuff that works for others. So I would say, get involved, stay plugged in, follow on YouTube. If you do want to learn like all the details and the ins and outs, the course that I put together helps out a lot of people getting success on their first day, which has been pretty awesome. So I'm excited about that, and that's why I'm continuing to share more and more of this. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that's about it. I appreciate you guys' time today. Questions, be sure to, like I said, like, subscribe, help out the show, and I'll continue to do more of these, and I'll talk to you guys later.